The third theme, which we obviously need to have, is, as our Lord said, when I was hungry, did you feed me? I was in prison, did you visit me? And the third most important theme is reaching out in justice and love. This is where the rubber hits the road. And so we can't be talking about our faith unless we're walking the talk. We also can't do the walking unless we do the talking first. You know, we've got to know where we're going and get there. So it's not just activity. I always think my own sort of handy local bishop's test for what's going on is head, heart, and hands. And when people come with some big project, what is it? Is it head, heart, and hands? Is it well thought out? Is it our faith? Is it clear? Is it got fire and passion and love in it? And is it practical? So I think everything we do, we've got to say head, heart, and hands. And so that's important. We need to be sure we have these outreaches in justice and love that work through for various, now in our diocese we have various ways. We have countless groups of, for example, Catholic charities involved in doing this in our local area. We have the great work being done by Development and Peace, because we can't simply be our own local area. We have to reach beyond. We've got to look at the broader world. You know, they always say, think globally, act locally. We also got to act globally too. We've got to reach outward. We cannot become focused in on our own little candle. We need to do that for the start, but we've got to reach out. So I would say that's one way. We need to also, to outreach to get practical service of people, provide effective pastoral service, chaplaincies, pastoral care. When we're in a hospital, we want to have someone there with to bring us Holy Communion. We've got to have someone there who's going to, a priest come to hear a confession. We need to have that. So we've got to be right there when people are in need. We need to promote in every way social justice advocacy in our own area, as well as reflecting on the broader world. So like I know, walking around, I tell you, when I downtown Toronto where I live, it's kind of something. You walk along and see people on the line over grates, what is going on here? I have almost, the Holy Father talks about the globalization of indifference. What is going on? So there's something here that we've got to deal with. And so I remember my grandfather was very much involved. This is around 1910 or so. He was in Brantford. And he could see some of these things that were happening way back then. So he got involved. He wrote a little tiny booklet called The Birth of a Movement. But he got involved in the credit union movement and the cooperative movement. It's like Moses Cody, back over in Nova Scotia, wrote his book, Masters of Their Own Destiny. We can't have people being treated like things. So this social justice reality is profoundly important in our own life, and we need to be attentive to that. So that's the third piece, is this reaching out in justice and love. Strengthen outreach of parishes through greater collaboration within the Archdiocese. Collaborate with the Catholic academic institutions to do various other things of that kind of nature.